Hello everyone. Today we are going to study what is Network Lab and how to configure IPv6 addresses on the Cisco routers. Fine. This is the second day and I'm going to show you the objectives. So objective is to learn and how to create the IPv6 addresses on Cisco routers and how to troubleshoot them. Fine. Okay, so in the next slide you will be seeing the purpose of it. So the purpose of the entire lab is fundamental tasks as Cisco engineer to configure IPv6 addresses and also a little bit of changes over here. That is, I have mentioned IPv4 but considered IPv6 as to comply with. Okay, so the lab difficulty I would give it as a 2 out of 10 and you should be able to complete the entire lab in just no more than 10 minutes. Fine. Okay, the lab topology is shown over here where a simple strategy is shown. That is, there are two routers, router R1 and R2, and they are comprising of certain names. But before I do with these names, let me search if I can find some pen over here on the got it. Okay, so there are two host names, router 1 and router 2, and the IP address starts from 2001 and ends with 1/64 to 2/64 with serial port 1/0. You can see it over here in R1 and R2 respectively. Also, you can find one more thing is loopback address that has to be given into the R1. So the task for today is to rename the router as router 1 and router 2 respectively as illustrated. The task 2 is to configure IPv6 addresses to router 1 and router 2 as illustrated in the lab topology. And also one more thing, the diagram also consists of loopback interfaces to router 2. So we are going to also configure this a little bit of stuff over there. And the task 3 summarizes with all sorts of summary configured IPv6 addresses on the router, status of the interfaces, that is it up or down as an administrative level, and a little bit of shown over here that subnet mask has to be defined. So let's start with task 1. Great. So the task 1 comprises of GNS3 to be loaded on my PC, but let me see if I can start it out in just few seconds. Okay, yeah, so I have already created a lab 2 named blank project as of now, and I'm just going to drag and drop two routers as you can see over here and arranging it all a bit. Okay, great, it's done. Fine. So I will be taking the connection between serial port 1/0 on both the ends of the routers. Fine, you can see over here. Okay, and a little bit of technicality as I would like it. I would show it to you. 2001 colon ABCD colon ABCD colon colon 1/64. Fine. Okay, so the first router has been completed. Let me duplicate it and paste it on the another router with IP address 2/64 over here and a little bit of adjustments over here. Okay, so let me show it to you one more thing, that it comprises of host name router 1 and router 2 along with a loopback address of 5/64. Okay, so let me show it to you over here how to write with pen tool. Okay, great, done. So 2001 colon colon 5/64, simple. Okay, great, it's done. So let's start with the router and also open the console. A quick recap, if it opens it in faster one. Done. Okay, so I'm going to the configuration mode and the configuration terminal and writing router 1 as an host name. You can see on the command line interface. Also the similar thing has to be completed with router 2, that's configure terminal, and writing it out host name router 2 with the same thing. Great. Okay, so the host name and routers has been completed and the task 1 as of now is simply done. Okay, so let's start with router 2 with checkpoints of second and third. Okay, great. So I need to configure the interface serial port 1/0 with IPv6 So the first and the foremost command in router 1 will be IPv6 unicast routing interface serial S1/0. This is because it's pretty much easier to understand unicast routing in IPv6 addresses. Some better turns off in the later versions of my video. I'm just going to type IPv6 address, that is 2001:abcd:1/1/64. And yeah, do not forget to give this no shut command. In the full form I would say no shutdown command. Fine. You can see the entire line has changed the state to up, and router 2 would be host name, and the first command will be IPv6 as usual unicast routing, and then we will be concluding with the IPv6 interface S1/0. Let me first type first of the command. Oops, I just typed it incorrect. Let me correct it once again. Okay, so IPv6 unicast routing, after which I'm going to go for interface S1/0, and then IPv6 address, and what did I just give it? Yes, I remember. 2001:abcd:/abcd:, and once again colon, there are two colons over here, and then 2/64. Great, done. So after which I'm just going to press it enter, and do not forget to run the command no shut. Okay, after which the similar loopback addresses have to be configured. Oops, it's a lot of heck. Fine, so interface, let me show it to you. In interface loopback LO and 0, because I just wanted to give any name. So IPv6 address 2001:5/64. Great, done, simple. So this was the simplest task that we had actually performed with IP versions of router, and we have also configured the entire stuffs. Now let's go for the task 3 a little bit, and you can see over here. Okay, so the task 2 is actually completed and moving towards the task 3. So we are going to summarize all these things that I am just going to take it out. Okay, so let's start and see how we can do it and achieve our goal. It's pretty much easier and simple. Let me go to the putty, and first of all, you can see over here I'm in enable mode rather than in configuration mode. So in enable mode I will be typing show IPv6 interface brief. Fine. Why v6? Because we are actually configuring what we call is version 6 of the IP addresses, and here we go. Okay, it's pretty much easier and simpler. Great. And similar command with over here will be let me go to the configuration mode, and in configuration mode we need to add one more terminology: do show IPv6 interface brief. Fine. I'm just going to type the entire way, and you can see along with all these details you can find it out. All the commands are working fine, and yes, okay. So I'm just going to once again save the entire configuration to the router, so whenever I come back I just get the same routing configurations at one go. Fine. So copy run start is an enable command and is pretty much easier. So if you start the configuration, and if you lose any of the electricity problems or as such, then you will be having the entire configuration saved on your router. Fine. Thank you all. Thank you for watching my video. Do like, share, subscribe, and yeah, if you have any difficulty you can comment it. I'm also going to paste some of the materials in the description section. Do not forget to watch those and download those documents and PPTs. Fine. Thank you all. Thank you very much.